Hey, this is Elliot from Victory Charts. I just wanted to do a quick video here, give you a few tips on how to identify when a trend change is coming on a daily chart using a 60-minute time frame. And you can do this with any time frame. You could do it with a 5-minute chart and a 60-minute chart, and a minute chart and a 5-minute chart. But it's always good to have a higher time frame context when you're trading. So this is gold, and this is the past about 2 weeks of gold here. And we can see that it came up into this zone here, and this is this area here on the hourly chart. And so I'll show you with my cursor here. You can see that both lines on the chart, this is right where gold started running into resistance, right in here. You can see there is a nice zone there on the daily chart, which has played 3 times. And so what we want to begin looking for here is a lower high and a lower low. So right in here we're starting to look for a trend change. And so what we're going to look for is a higher high, or a higher or lower high. So we come here, and let me just get my pointer. So there's a high, there's another high, but we don't have a low lower than this low to go with it yet. So we're coming through and we have a higher high all of a sudden. Then news came out and we broke that low right here. And then finally we get our lower high right there. And once this low, turn this off. Once this low here at 11:52 is taken out, you could initiate a short position or wait for a pullback or whatever your entry signal may be to get short gold. And you can do it with an ETF such as GLD, or you could do it with the futures, this is a very big move in gold if you did it with the futures. But you could see that the zones have once again played here, came right down into support right here. So if you had got short at 11:52, which realistically would have happened, and honestly I was short during the day for day trades, but I just didn't hold 6 or 7 days, which obviously now I wish I would have. But it's a 50-point move, and it's $100 a point, so that's a pretty big move. It's about a $5,000 move in just a few short days. And so now what we'd be looking for, to flip it the other way, is now that we're into a support zone, we would be looking for the trend change again to the upside, unless this thing just keeps going. So what we could do is we could draw a trend line, down here. That's not very nice looking. We'll go from here. And so if it breaks this trend line and we see a higher low and higher high, then we would know that, okay, this trend may be changing and we can try and get long. And so what that would look like is we want to see a low somewhere in here and then a high taking out this high here. And we can see actually that the volatility breakout has triggered this way. So we'll keep an eye on this and we'll see if we can get long. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and this is a simple concept, but it really works well, and you can see it across every single market and any single time frame. You always want to use the higher time frame first, and then dial it down into the smaller time frames and just use the same trend principles as you would on the higher time frame. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you next time.